Welcome to Live Alive. In today's video we'll start with Darwin Nunez'S expected ban after crowd brawl. In an intriguing conversation with Dan Club for the Red Men TV, Fabian Renkel delved into the potential repercussions surrounding Darwin Nunez'S pending suspension. The insights gleaned from Renkel raise several intriguing points about the incident, fan dynamics at the stadium, and the broader implications for Liverpool's upcoming season. Renkel opened the discussion by highlighting a significant concern regarding the arrangement of fans during the match, stating, "There has been a lot of questions have been brought up about why the families were sat there, especially in a stadium of 70k, and around 65k of those were Colombian fans. This distribution evidently raised eyebrows, considering the overwhelming majority of Colombian supporters present, which could influence both the atmosphere and the proceedings in such a tense scenario. The focus on fan distribution not only reflects logistical questions, but also touches on broader issues of fairness and player support during international fixtures. It's an element often overlooked, but crucial in understanding player psychology and fan interaction during high-stakes games." Further into the conversation, Renkel expressed surprise at some of the names listed for potential sanctions, noting, "I was shocked at a couple of names that were on the list, like Facundo Pellistri, who was hardly involved." This observation brings up questions about the criteria used to determine culpability and whether there's a level playing field when it comes to disciplinary actions. The inconsistency might suggest a need for a more transparent and fair process in addressing such incidents, ensuring all players are judged equally irrespective of their involvement level. Renkel speculates about the potential outcomes, stating, "It'll be interesting to see whether all players get the same sentence or maybe weaker ones for those less involved." This uncertainty underscores a broader issue within football governance, where transparency and consistency in disciplinary measures are paramount. Amidst these controversies, Nunez'S current disposition was also a topic of discussion. Renkel mentioned, "Darwin Nunez trained today and even took time to take photos with fans after training. I think they're taking it pretty lightly at Uruguay, and I think they're confident in the amount of evidence out there to protect their case." This relaxed approach could be seen as a sign of confidence from the Uruguayan camp regarding the outcome of the investigation, or simply a strategy to maintain a positive public image during the ongoing process. Liverpool still have a chance to sign Lionel Euro. For Liverpool supporters, it was relatively clear last season that centre-back should be the area of priority in the market this summer. Ibrahima Konate spent too much of the season injured, while Joel Matip has departed to leave a spot free in the first-team squad. Despite that, there are now signs that Sepp van den Berg could step up at Liverpool, negating the need to make a new signing. Nevertheless, it remains true that the only absolutely concrete link of the transfer window so far has indeed come to a centre-back. Liverpool would love to sign Euro, with the Lille teenager described as a dreamed signing by journalist Ben Jacobs. However, Real Madrid are favourites to sign Euro. As well as the presence of Madrid as front-runners, Man United have had a bid accepted for Euro, too. If Liverpool are to make their move, it may have to be now. According to journalist Graham Bailey though, United's bid and Liverpool's lack of matching it does not mean the Reds are yet out of the race. Far from it. "I think PSG and Liverpool are both firmly still in the mix for Lionel Euro," Bailey exclusively tells Rousing the Cop. "I think if there's any indication from Euro that he's willing to look elsewhere, I think they are very much in it still. I'm told that it's not a matter of only Man United if it isn't Real Madrid, not whatsoever." He adds, "From what I'm told he still wants Madrid and that's it. But if there is an indication from his camp that he's willing to go to United, I would fully expect PSG, Liverpool and maybe others to come and join the bidding." It's probably telling that despite Lille accepting United's offer for Euro earlier this week, there has been no further movement on a transfer. As Bailey asserts, surely Liverpool would have jumped in by now if there had been a suggestion that the Frenchman was open to the move. Instead, it now feels inevitable that Euro will end up going the way of Bellingham and Tchouaméni. Liverpool ready to trigger Olmo clause. German outlet ND claims Liverpool are one of 3 clubs said to be ready to trigger Dani Olmo's release clause. The Spaniard can be signed for £50 million, as long as a club triggers the clause before next Monday. Olmo will feature for Spain in Sunday's Euro 2024 final against England, almost certainly preventing any kind of movement for at least the next couple of days. After that, however, things could move quickly. ND suggests Liverpool, Manchester United and Barcelona are the 3 clubs considering the clause. Barcelona have long been linked with Olmo, given he started there as a youth player before taking the unconventional route of a move to Croatia. But there are questions over the Catalonians' ability to pay for Olmo. They've faced financial problems for years now, leaving Liverpool and United arguably more likely to move. But how likely is it? Olmo is a fantastic player and incredibly effective when he's at his best. Our main concern, however, is his injury record. The playmaker missed 27 games for RB Leipzig last season and another 20 the season before that. It's taken him around 3 seasons to make enough Bundesliga minutes to cover 38 games. That, in other words, isn't a good record for someone who would cost £50 million. Liverpool may see him as an incredible athlete, and he certainly is that at his best, but he's not exactly a reliable one. And given the Reds already boast several players who can play that number 10 role, we're just not sure there's any need to take the risk on Olmo. Not when the next big money signing is supposed to be the one that fixes the issues of last season. Injuries were the big concern of 2023-24. Olmo would likely just add to that, rather than fix it. What Klopp told Arne Slot about Liverpool's squad. Arne Slot has had a little bit of time with his new squad now. Pre-season is firmly underway, and while some of the stars remain absent because of international commitments, the new head coach does have an idea of the players at his disposal. It's safe to say he's impressed, too. Slot talked up the squad this week in an interview with LFC TV and said advice from Jurgen Klopp and Pep Lijnders was spot on. "I'm enjoying the job so far a lot," said Slot. "The pitches are great. The boys are full of energy." Pep, Lijnders, and Jurgen Klopp already said to me last season that I'm going to enjoy working with them, and they haven't lied at all, full of energy. Also the youngsters coming from the academy, they have the same intensity and the guys are open to learn. The way I see it, the way I feel is that they enjoy them, the sessions, as well. So, the 3 most important ingredients. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support Live Alive.